Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 here, and welcome back to the channel. Behind me, you'll see we've already butchered our 2023 S1000RR, but this time it's for the sake of science, because we wanted to see if you could put the fairings and tail section from the new bike onto a 2020, 2021, or 2022 S1000RR. So inside Zak's shop, we have a brand new 2022 black S1000. We're gonna take this bike and the fairings inside and see if it'll work. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For returning subscribers, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. So are we gonna do some fun stuff today with this new 2023 or what, Zak?
Yeah, of course. It's been together way too long. Let's take it apart,
Yes.
see what it's made of.
As usual.
As usual. We were curious, along with a bunch of other people, to see if you wanted to update this fairing under your K67 like previous year, 2020, would it be possible?
Yes.
And maybe like roughly what would it cost?
Yeah.
So we did some of that legwork already, and I'm in the process. I have a brand new 2022 that I pulled the fairings off of. And then 2023 I started in on, and found that they left a step out of the instructions.
Oh.
I'll show you on the other side, but there's actually a fastener hidden in behind the badge now.
Okay.
And you can see they left a little room that you can actually, on the inside, get your finger in and push the badge out so you can get to this fastener. Otherwise, it's pretty much all the same screws. I did have this side off already, but I left it on for one reason. This piece up front is separate, and then I think it looks really cool, but in case some reason you really don't like it, don't prevent that from keeping you to buy the motorcycle. It's its own separate part.
Nice.
You can pull it off, and it looks, this piece does fit a little better. I must not have it on right.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty much just like the old bike then. Maybe it comes forward a little more. But
So for all those people saying, I don't like the new bike because of that stupid piece, I'm not buying it. Now you can take it off. Now what's your excuse for not buying the new bike?
2 screws and it's off, super easy.
Nice.
Yeah, once you find the hidden fastener here, this is the same. It's got a pin back here, clips up front here, 2 pins, and that slides out.
Okay.
So this is what mounts that little spoiler piece. This engages and this mounts it. So you can't really install it on your old fairing. I mean, I guess if you were really good with the plastic welder, you might be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, winglet wise, they have a support piece, just like they did on the M bike, except M bike, it's all carbon fiber, the support piece.
That's filthy plastic.
And then 4 screws there. This piece looks to be the same, so I didn't put it in my estimate. This being plastic is pretty heavy.
Oh, yes, it is.
Compared to...
Jeez, no wonder why we use carbon fiber for everything.
Yeah, I actually had a carbon fiber winglet over there, and it's way lighter.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can see how they mounted it. I looked it up. I looked up the fairing price painted red. They do offer these non-painted, but they don't have them yet. Okay. And I didn't look up the stickers. But we'll go over that parts list. You see, there's another bracket here that you would need. And again, you don't have to run it, because when we put the full 6 winglets on, we don't. If you were using those plastic ones, though, I'd almost recommend it. Because it's heavier. It seems like, so it mounts right here on the frame, the front fairing holder. And it seems like all those holes are on that bike, because that's also how they mounted it on the M bike. So I think they used all the same front fairing brackets. So the holes are there. You just need fasteners in the bracket, and it wasn't that expensive. Okay. So I already got the screws out of this side, except for the hidden one. So like I said, if you're looking, you could pull the screws out of the air dam, because on the M bike, you actually have to pull the air dam off first, because there's a screw from the inside. Okay. So I thought, oh, maybe that's what they did. So I took this off, but you don't have to. You can fit, once you know what the plan is, my hand will fit in here. I can push the bottom of this out and then just kind of wiggle it. And
there you go.
It exposes our
Look at that.
last fastener, because it's on there pretty tight.
Yeah.
I was like, why won't this come off? And even in, like I said, in their instructions, they didn't put that step in.
No way.
They listed all the other fasteners, but not that one.
So hopefully this will save customers from getting their fairings broke by not doing it properly.
Really long screw.
Yeah.
And then once you remove it, like I said, it's just like the other bike. Looks the same.
But no, it looks good.
Yeah, so here's the mount piece on this side. You can see that extra bracket.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah, the exhaust looks the same. Coolant pipes are the same. Valve cover head. I do remember now in the press release some of the other reasons why this might be a little smoother. I think they put the M airbox on here, if I'm not mistaken, and I know it's ported like the M bike.
Okay.
But not made out of billet.
Okay.
It just has the same port sizes.
Yeah.
This looks different. I don't think that's in our frame over here.
Let's take a look.
It's not.
Nope, it's not.
That is, and that's the same. But yeah, they like put a couple lightning holes there.
Yeah.
Make up for the winglets, maybe. Is it on the other side too? It is. So they must have found a spot that either help tune the chassis or just save some weight.
Look at that.
Yeah, this sensor right up here.
Yes.
Connected to our lower triple tree so that it knows the steering angle.
Okay.
Still have the adjustable steering damper. That's probably harder to do now with the fairing on this bracket.
Yes.
If you can get your hand in there, you can turn it. I think it looks like the same. It's actually that ZF company or whatever. I was wrong. It's not Sachs, but.
Okay. So we got 3 things so far.
What else did we find the other day?
Oh, those beautiful RRs that are all over the place on that fairing you just took
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
on the fairing I took away. So we're gonna have to take this piece off of that bike for sure. Because that is now part of this fairing.
So look at that. All these RRs all over the place.
Oh, look, there's some metal flake in that sticker too.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Super cool.
All right, so we're not gonna move that wing support bracket over because we're just kind of curious if they fit. But if you look, here's where that attaches, where that hole's at.
Oh yeah.
And there's a hole on the other side, so I'm pretty sure.
They had thought this out already, huh?
I think it would fit up in there.
Yeah. Seems like they knew what they were doing, huh, Zach?
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, we gotta pull this guy off. Yeah, I think everything lines up pretty well.
Yeah.
This uses a smaller T20 fastener.
He's turning a 2022 into a 2023.
Okay.
And then we want your beard.
I'll start shooting.
Emblem back in place,
Oh, look at that.
like so. And let's see.
That sucker actually looks good, Zach, with the black.
Does it?
Yeah, the black fairing there.
Up close here, it's looking a little mismatched, but
They used to do stuff like this, though. You
Yeah.
remember that? Mix match stuff all the time.
yeah. All right, so we didn't go as deep into the tail section, but pulling off a painted trim panel and looking at where the mounts are at, these 4 in particular, there's another one there, of course. It looks like, because that's what would mount this plastic piece to the subframe, it looks like those same screw holes are there.
Yeah.
So you would probably need the upper and lower black plastic pieces and whatever these little trim covers are for the new wire setup. But this should bolt to the new subframe, I would suspect.
Looks like
It would take a lot of pieces to make it happen. Or if you wanted to go the other way around, if you don't like the new one, you'd probably put your old stuff on the newer bike. But we got the fairings on the bike, everything fit, all the screw holes line up.
Yep.
It's pretty sturdy without that support bar even.
Yes.
I don't know if you'd wind up with cracks or something from vibration. The support bar isn't that much money. We'll go over the parts list real quick. But it would take a fair amount more work to bolt it up.
Yeah.
So going with red fairings and the support plate and everything, I came up with like $2,314 of retail in parts.
Okay.
And that's no decals, but it is the fairing painted red from BMW.
Yes.
BMW does sell this fairing in just black, not painted, and then you could pay for your own paint work, and it's usually about half price. And they are listing the panels at $402. Actually pretty cheap for a BMW painted panel.
Yeah.
So that could be as low as $200. So that could save you $400 on that.
Yes.
Install, if you do that extra bracket, I'd say you're probably about 3 hours, so $300. So you could probably say safely, if you want to go high, $2,800, you could switch this bodywork with some of the stickers even to your 2020 model bike.
Yeah.
And it would fit no problem. And then once the winglets come out in carbon fiber or something, that might save you a couple bucks. They're the most expensive thing. These are $422 each.
Oh, yeah.
$422 a side. So they're more expensive than the fairing.
Yeah.
That bracket that holds it's 117 bucks. And I put on a fair amount of the extra screws and clips that you're gonna need to make it all fit, you know?
Yeah.
But if I were doing an estimate for a customer, this is what I would have gone off of. Now, the only other unfortunate thing is this is what availability is. These are all the warehouses in the United States.
000.
All zeros, no estimated date. When there is a date, it shows up like, I think one of these had a date. So this is something that's in stock, this hex nut. So you can see where all the numbers are filled. Here's something that has a date of the 25th, the winglet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it doesn't look like it'd be anything you could do really fast right off the rip, but you can put it on order and see when the stuff shows up.
Yeah, and then if you want to do the tail section, that's an additional cost.
Oh yeah, that'd be additional, and that'd be a whole nother slew of parts. That'd actually be a lot of fasteners and body clips. And that would be more work than this. This is pretty, if you're handy enough to get the panels off your bike, you could put the new ones on yourself, no problem. That's you'll be using some of your old parts. You can reuse your badge, you can reuse your badge holder, you can use all the fasteners that hold this on.
Yeah.
This trim piece is new though, of course, and a couple new fasteners there. But yeah, it's not difficult at all, and definitely changes the way the bike looks.
It does.
Kind of goofy because we got the black and red paint scheme going on here.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that you could remove this piece.
Yeah.
And it didn't look horrible.
No, it does not.
It looks just fine.
And imagine that with the beautiful sticker on it. I mean, it would look even better than it does right now.
They do make the 2023 in, I believe, the same black sapphire metallic. So whatever sticker they run on that, you could use as well. Or you could get the fairings painted that color. I only looked them up for red. That's all I had the VIN number for. So that price might be different.
Cool.
But pretty cool stuff. Something different that you're not going to see anywhere else.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Zak, as always.
Yeah. And we got to see that there's a difference in the frame that we didn't know about.
Yes.
And we wouldn't have known about until we
right there. Yep.
Took it apart.
Sweet. Well, thank you, Zak.
Yeah, no problem. Catch you guys in the next video.
You got it. Keep watching, guys. We're going to do more cool stuff with these bikes. And don't forget, we're using this machine, our 2023 S1000RR, for the new bike build series. After we give away our BMW HPX, this one's going to get bestowed with a whole bunch of amazing parts from the one and only Miami Manny at Moto Million. It's not going to look like this for long. Catalyst Paintworks is going to do some work on this bike. It's going to be outstanding. So thanks for viewing, guys. We'll catch you next time on the 650 Eve YouTube channel. I'm going to let you look at this beautiful 2022 that looks like a 2023 one more time. We'll catch you next time.